wanting it the most, being the best versus wanting it the most. Now I'm making a video for one of my homies, for one of not one of the homies, not one of the subscribers. Somebody that I consider a brother, somebody that I fucking love. Somebody that it hurts in a spiritual way to not be in connection and in cahoots with this guy's personal growth. Now, if I watched the video by RSD Tyler, and you need to like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this shit, and do all that good shit. But I understand why you stopped fucking with me, bro, and it's cool. You know, I don't feel any negative emotion towards you, because when you build a business, when you have friends, when you build a network, you need to get the people. It would be more conducive to your personal growth for you to get people around you that are not only qualified for the job, but who want it the most. And the video that I was watching, that I'm referencing by RSD Tyler, he said that when he builds his businesses, when he hires new people, he pays them $80,000 a year. And what he does is he offers them $80,000 to leave their company. He says, look, hey, I will give you $80,000 right now. I'll write you an $80,000 check right now. But the catch is, you have to leave my company and you can never come work for me again. And if they take it, he knows that is not the right person for the job. If you just want the money and you can go get another job and you can do this and make, $85,000 a year, he doesn't want you. You know? So the point of me telling you this is, when you have friends, a lot of people, when they choose their friends, they're really materialistic and really superficial in what they do as far as when they choose their friends. And it is important that you choose people that are qualified to work around you, but it's more or just important to choose people to fill positions that want to be there. Not just want to be there, want to grow, want to help your company grow, want to support your movement. And a lot of the times what people do, what I did when I was younger, is I chose people that were the best for the job. People use the word best friend a lot. They throw that around like it's something sweet, like it's something special. You're my best friend because you can be my friend, the best, and you have these qualifications, and they treat certain relationships like it's a business. No. That's why Madison got her ass cheated on. Because she wanted me more, but there was someone else that wanted me more than she did, obviously, and I was more qualified to fill her position. I'm not saying that I treat my society and my population like it's a business, but in that situation, I obviously had to go with the obvious choice. I want to be a part of your, we'll say, record label, for an example. I might be the best rapper with the most potential, that spits the hottest bars, that can do way more lyrically. But if I don't want to be famous, and your goal is to be famous, you have no business associating yourself with me and making me an important part of your business. That's not smart business wise. I'm sorry, let me slow it down. I already know you know. I'm gonna slow it down. How was my day? My day was good. I hung out, listened to some music, and did all of that. But what I'm trying to say is, don't choose the people. Choose the people who want it the most. the industry, the music industry specifically, is showing you that motivation is more important than skill. If Nas didn't want to be famous and he had all the resources to do it, and he just didn't really give a fuck about being famous, you wouldn't know who the fuck Nas was, and this game would be fucked up right now. If you want to look for some friends, if you want somebody to hang out with, you want somebody to have your back, they might not be rich, they might not have a car, they might not have social understanding, they might be weird, they might be awkward, they might be, getting bullied by their parents, they might live in their grandma's house. But if they want you to be around, and they appreciate you as a personality, and they appreciate your company, they can be a much more successful friend. They can be a better friend than somebody who has a car that, they don't really pick up like that, and they're busy and blah, blah, blah. But go for the person who wants you the most. Go for the people who... I'm not trying to say that you need to have friends that don't qualify with your lifestyle. But at the same time, a lot of people they only hang out with people that can appeal to a certain lifestyle. And those people don't give a fuck. But you know what? When I hang out with them, I feel more successful. When I do this around them, they can appeal to what I need to do in my dream world. I'm gonna read off my notes real quick. I'm sorry. Let me help. When you look for these people, consider what you would do for yourself. You might have certain personality traits that can aid you and assist you in your personal growth. And that may be the personality traits that would be the best. But that's not going to boost your motivation. That's not going to make you want what you need to be done the best. One good example would be, I was just talking to Liz about this shit. My cousin, he has a girlfriend, his wife, actually. His wife's mom, his mother-in-law, owns an apartment, and it has 3 stories to it. And instead of her growing off of her intellectual level and knowing that she has all the potential in the world to be something that is better than what she is right now, and she's older, and I don't know what the fuck she's doing. She's like 70. But whatever the fuck, how you live is how you die, and you can do what you want to do until you expire. But instead of her saying, look, I'm an important person, I'm intellectual, I can do whatever I want to do, she built her future after just knowing that she wanted a lemon tree and an apple tree in her backyard, and the rest didn't really fucking matter to her. She just knew that she wanted a lemon tree and an apple tree, and she lives on 113th in Michigan. And I probably shouldn't have gave that information out, and I wish I had video editing so I could take that out, but you probably won't find her, and you probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But she could have had the motivation to do something more important, to help people, and to do things that would have bettered other people. And I hope you understand what I'm saying when I say this. You could be somebody who says, look, I'm going to go to the gym every day. I'm going to work on my pecs. I'm going to work on my glutes, my core, do this and do that. But if those personality traits don't make you motivated enough to be bigger than even what you wanted to be, it's really no point in having those personality traits around. If you are depressed, if depression motivates you, like a lot of people get motivated from, if it motivates you and it makes you a better person, that is the personality trait that you need to work with. Your best personality traits are obviously usually happiness, success. A lot of people don't operate off of happiness and success. A lot of people get their success from being depressed, such as Kevin Hart, various comedians. A lot of comedians don't get their motivation from being happy. Prince, R.I.P. Prince. I just watched Purple Rain. It's obvious that Prince was operating on this same level. He was operating on this same vibration. Me, I do a lot of both. So I don't want to put me in this situation. But watching Purple Rain, Prince was a real artist. He wasn't to be fucked with. He didn't get his motivation from being a happy person. His sexuality and his depression drove him to be a successful fucking person. So you thinking the man telling you that you need to be successful off of your happiness, that's fucking unrealistic for a lot of people. For a lot of people, it's not. So you, all in all, what I'm saying is, you need to harvest the energies inside you that will make you want life the most. That will make you fiery enough to get what you want. Your music might not be the best. Your business skills and motivation skills and your debate skills might not be the best. But it's going to get you the results that you need to get. Why do you think Waka Flocka, Future, Young Thug, they don't have the best lyrics? All this music that a lot of people who prefer lyricism to, a lot of people that prefer lyricism, they don't feel this music. But you know what? When you get the emotion tied with these people's music, they're gonna make you feel the emotion more than certain people will make you feel. It doesn't matter who's the best. It matters who can make you feel what you want to feel the quickest, the magic pill, the instant gratification. Do you want the best person on your team? Do you want the person that's the best at filing papers? Do you want the person that's the best? Or do you want the person that's most motivated? And when you apply it to your own business and when you apply it to your own lifestyle, that's a personal choice. But to be honest, it only makes sense to get the person, no matter if they're Of course you don't want somebody who makes shitty products or gives you fucked up ass results. But if they're gonna give you mediocre results and they can get you to the top with their mediocre results, that's the fucking guy that you choose. Me, thirsty, I don't want to be famous, bro. I do want to be famous, but I'm not trying to put myself in certain positions. I don't want to work for it. I want to be the guy who makes shitty ass music, quality wise. I make awesome music. Like, I don't even want to talk about myself because I have such a big ego. I make awesome music, but I'm not gonna network. I'm not gonna go to shows. I'm not gonna take certain steps to get to a certain level because that's just not my field of motivation. And that's not my fault. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person. But you need to get a person that's less lyrical than me, that makes okay music, that wants it more than me, that's gonna go and get those fucking shows, that's gonna go to college, That's gonna fuck all the bad bitches. That's gonna get the bitch with cakes and slap the bitch on the booty. You know? If I don't do that, that's not something that you want around you, and that's not something that you should be associating yourself with. Because I'm not trying to sabotage you. I'm not trying to do none of that shit. That's not me, bro. But at the same time, all the hot fire, who's the best rapper in this world right now? Honestly. Lord Homeboy, and Dylon. You know, go with the people that want you to do what you want to do because they're motivated enough to do it. You building a business off of with people who want to do some shit that you don't want to do. That's not economically intelligent. You know. An example that I can give you is 3-6 Mafia. 3-6 Mafia, the whole Hypnotized Camp posse. Everybody, you could Gangsta Black, Lord Infamous, Player Fly, Gangsta Boo, La Chat. Everybody was there lyrically, but they weren't supporting 3-6 Mafia's movement. And that's very important. They didn't have the best lyricists. They didn't have the best whatever the fuck. If you want to help yourself, what you need to do is ignore the things that will give you the best results. What you need to do is go with the things that will put you in a better place more quickly. I'm gonna go over my notes. Honestly, I went off on a tangent, so this is a masculine trait. You know, females. What women do is women and men operate obviously on the opposite scale, the yin and yang. What women do is how they search for somebody who will suit them the best. Women go for what is the best right now. Can he protect me the most? I'm not saying all women do it, but it's more feminine. This is a feminine trait. What you want is the best. You want the best. We'll go with the music industry thing. What you want is the best rapper, the person that has the best lyrics, the person that makes the best songs and picks the best instrumentals. But at the end of the day, we'll go with me. At the end of the day, I'm always fucked up when I get in the booth. I don't know how to record when I'm fucked up. And usually it's off and the timing is not right and you gotta fuck with my shit or I might have to re-record the shit. What men do is they go with people that want them the most. That want it the most. The ones that are the most objective. The ones that go out there and do this shit and gang. Houdini, bitch. That's who did this shit. Listen to Houdini by Mel Cartel. That's the guy. That shit goes dumb hard. But anyway, what women do is they choose the people for the best position. They choose the best people for the best positions. What men do, masculinity-wise, you might be on your dick and you don't have a place to stay. But if you can do the job the best, a man will put you in that position. You don't have to have the right qualifications. But if you want it the most, a man will put you in that position. And that doesn't always make sense. The most important thing is to learn balance. Not only getting the people who are the most qualified, but getting the people who want it the most. If you offer somebody, that's a lot of people say, you know, that's why you don't loan money to friends. If somebody's your friend, but they're kind of not your friend, but they kind of are your friend, but they kind of are your friend, but they're kind of not your friend, you give that. If he asks you for $300, and you've been friends with this motherfucker for like 2-3 years, and he doesn't pay you back, it took you $300. You had to pay him